Welcome back to Let's Play Factorio. I'm Hunter Black Luna, and in 12 hours we've reached basically the end game. We're making these modules eventually, when we can. We're working on it. We're taking over this business, only not tonight. Because I'm not ready tonight. Oh crap, that's the first time they've hit those walls in a long damn time. Probably because these jerks right here. Is this a new base? It's a new subsidiary of the jerk store. Anyhow, we've got things ready to go, including processing units and all the essentials of life right here. The only thing we don't have is an explosives factory, which requires a chemical plant and coal and stuff, and it's not too difficult. Also, we have a tank here that we could use on things, were we to be so inclined. Alright, let's just check the recipe. What do we need for explosives? Sulfur, coal, and water. What do we need for sulfur? Water and petroleum gas. I'm certain we make sulfur somewhere already. I'm absolutely 100%. Where do we make sulfur? Right here. It doesn't go anywhere except directly into the sulfuric acid plant. I think we could address this. As a matter of fact, there's a space right here that is absolutely perfect for this. I don't need a ton of coal. Here's my question. What is the... Oh, son of a bitch, it's petroleum gas. Yeah, the oil situation is reaching a critical point. We can't really afford to ignore it any longer. We gotta do something about this oil. Even if it's just destroy our light oil. I don't like the prospect of destroying our light oil, but there's so goddamn much. We're doing everything we can. But the ratio is just so fucked in terms of usage. Yeah, we're gonna need to do something drastic, I'm afraid. Like, just destroy some of our light oil. At this point, I don't care. It's important, but... fuck the light oil. I'm pretty sure I can get rid of basically all our light oil. I don't think the light oil goes anywhere, like, important. I'm trying to think. It must go to something. But I got nothing right now. We can just take these apart and then put them back together later. I'm pretty sure this will destroy the oil. Well, we could even just replant it. That's a radical. I strongly do not recommend you ever do that unless it's the late game, you don't give a shit, which does in fact describe me. Also, there's no effectivity modules in here. That's of concern. Alright, we have sulfur being made in good quantities now. Now, let's see, what's the range on the logistics? That's good. We could make more sulfur bits. We'd have to make new pipes and route everything, and man, that sounds like a hassle when I could just do the It's a shame, but this little patch of trees here are interfering with the forward progress of humanity. So we're gonna have to take them out while avoiding taking out our own pipes. Gonna have to order a chop down operation on all these things. Anyhow. Not too hard to do. We could have sulfur go down the belt here. Well, let's look at this. Just for the sake of not doing something with robots for once, because I mean, got nothing else to do while we wait. Oh boy, oh boy. There's actually a couple things to consider here. I have managed to get an odd number of underground transport belts, and I'm trying to figure out how that, like, happens. Also, clear this jam just in case it matters. Sometimes things just get jammed. Okay. Were we to do this, totally get sulfur moving here, and then just for the sake of doing it the legitimate way. Trying not to mix the materials on the belt, because that's bad. Let's get maximum out of this. Okay, so what was the other big thing that was needed? Water still, son of a bitch. So I guess piping water down here wouldn't have been exactly impossible. Alright, the oil's still filling up, but everything's going really well, and our reserve of crude oil is still at an amazing level. Okay, water pipes. Shouldn't be that difficult. We just need to figure out where the closest set of pipes are. Right here. Okay, yeah, I guess it's not all that hard. Fuck your nature. If I had robots, this would be done by now. But no. We'll do things with honor just this once. Like I said, we are going to be waiting quite a while. That's speed module 3. We can get started on that now. Except for productivity module 2. If I even have enough. It's possible we just don't have enough alien sign. We probably have enough for that at least. But we can get going on making some of these things, and I can show you the arduous process. Speed module level 3. They also need alien artifacts, which is worth mentioning. I guess we'll give it to them. Straight up. How'd I get 10 alien artifacts in my inventory? Whatever. Copper production is not meeting demand at all. I'm not sure how much I care about that, all things considered. I do care about how this is all coming together, though, on this little copper patch that I have still never mined, despite having a copper shortage. Because I'm just that way. We don't even need the explosives for like actual rockets, we just need it for the rocket defense, you see. It means they just need to output into a chest somewhere. And we want like 100 of them. Alright. Also, I know that this train down here has been kind of pointless the whole time. I was rather expecting to expand the rail lines more. So this is to make one. I alluded to the fact that the endgame was bullshit. You need like, it's 50 or 100 of them. I can check that right now. Productivity module 3, and then rocket defense, which they don't show. You need like 50 or 100 of these, of each of them, with all these base products. And also, oh god, I'd seriously rather have the biters eat me than do that. But now we've got production set up. As soon as we do the other thing, we just wait, and we have one. It's not bad. Interestingly enough, these iron mines starting to go down bit by bit. Maybe it will be time before now. The copper mines are still going though. We can check up on that. That moment. There we go. That's always facing something. We could have more copper, but that's not really the problem. Although maybe it is. That's not a ton. Something to think about. It really is going to be a waiting game. There's going to be a lot of time skipping involved in this part of the Let's Play, and that's just how it is. Because goddamn, especially while sleepy, this was a poor choice. But the setup is all in place now. Just to wait for it to happen and go kill some more biters. I strongly suspect this is not the last thing we've heard out of. Let me put it this way, how many artifacts do we have? 45 left? Yeah. I'll take another 10. The research will get done though. Each alien artifact does 10 alien science packs, which is not bad. I wonder if express belts would help get things through. Or actually upgrading the copper production. But the thing is, again, I look at it and it's not that copper production isn't going through. It's just the ore. And I mean, the stuff up here has just stopped producing. Yeah, sources of copper are getting a bit thin on the ground here. I'll have to think about things. Copper deposits down here, that's good. There's copper down here, which is probably where I'll go for more if needed, and the end game does need a lot. I'll think it over. Huh. That's an issue that wasn't pointed out to me. That explains a couple things. This may prove to be a very short episode of the LP, because aside from waiting and, you know, maybe securing more resources, I suppose, that's basically it. Lack of processing units. So what else to say? In-game tech, you know, I had a big spiel about it, but that's probably for another time. We'll be back with stuff along the way, and if nothing happens, well, on to Black Luna, thanks for watching. We're on the way, we're on our path. We're on the war path to in-game tech. Yeah, I just nearly passed out on camera. I think it's time to get some rest. Still just one. It's going to be a long wait. Yeah, I could make the setup better. Increase the throughput, secure more resources. Or I could wait. fine, I'll try and fix the shortfalls. Dang it. Making me do work. We just need more. Fortunately, we can actually have more. I should have physically picked up those miners. Oh, I have a ton anyhow. Alright, let's see, this works. I don't want you to side load, if we can help it. Fortunately, I happen to have this thing right here, which will probably help. Okie doke. I'm feeling a lot better about our chances of getting copper now, because this is now the sole resource of copper. That's bad. For some reason, I am abruptly reminded of a level from Sudeki, which is Sudeki, is that the name? It was an imported RPG from years past that was like I heard it described as a sleeper hit. That's probably being charitable. Anyhow, it had a technological city with conveyor belts and it's a weird thing to remember, but I don't know. References is all I have. Alright, that's gonna bother me forever. Okay. And to procure more copper, we could just go the south. We kinda have to fight for our copper if we go anywhere. Basically, the only deposit we could get is that one. We could run a train down here. We'd probably have to fight these guys. This base being here actually does bother me. Kinda wish I could put like a wall here and then a big ass wall here and kinda seal myself off again. That'd be nice. Scanners are revealing new lands. Theoretically, this map goes on forever. I probably wouldn't want to push that, just because the amount my computer could do is not infinite. Let's put it that way. All right, well, let's check if this new input of copper is actually helping for the moment. All the buffer chests are loading. Here's what I don't get. Hey jackass, why don't you get the bottom things? That's obnoxious as hell. Anyhow, let's hop on board. Because yeah, the train has a super limited actual where it's going right now. The idea was that it would lay the groundwork for future expansion, but I'm kind of like in the, you know, I want to finish the game phase at the moment. This probably still isn't enough. It's a bit more. I noticed we didn't have any stone bricks, which are still important for stuff, so quick little wall factory configuration thing, or not a wall factory even, it's just for yeah, I think this might do it. Just 2 more regulars. I need to keep my tool belt better organized. That's been known forever. Please tell me this is now the question, do I bother with... Yeah, I think this could work. It's gonna be kind of weird, but if we do something like... we load it onto the belt here, and then... It's a little weird, but this will work. Damn it, I had this whole... This is not exactly a complex task by Factorio standards. I hope I play the game in a way that is at least different from others, you know. There's some things that are good about my playstyle, there's some things that aren't so good. I don't really do the massive... Like, the factory is huge, but given what it's doing, it's kind of built like a Death World factory, kind of, where it's just you're kind of trying to cram into a relatively confined space, especially everything to the endgame tech. That's probably because my introduction to Factorio, as I've probably said before, was Malkovskia's Death World series, which was super impressive. I should honestly be making the small poles because of all the wood that we just have. Wait a second, I thought it took 2. This is why you put them on either side of the belt, but it's like... Yeah, I thought it took 2 to handle... I'm guessing it'll get to the point. There we go. Alright, it works. And we have bricks. Very nice. This will make like 2,000 bricks. Now what? Fine, I'll get some of the fucking copper. We get 12 here, we get 15 here. Let's do the 15 and... right here. It's not much, but it's a bit more. Tad bit. Oh my god, it actually comes out even. I'm astonished. It's like the Omega particle. It's a single moment of total perfection in a sea of, you know, not that. I guess we could do it on these too, just for... one electric furnace, I think. Although coal's right there, so we could fucking... We should be doing coal burning stuff, but moving everything... We could do it. We could redesign this to work efficiently. But fuck that. Let's make sure this doesn't make as much pollution or consume as much electricity, maybe, hopefully. Okay. And provider. Now just provide plates for whoever, really. And don't ever stop providing plates. Please do your maximum. I wonder if blue inserters would help. Might. Not really. It probably helps a little. Tiny bit. Alright, yeah, I finally did it. We're gonna have to fight the biters if we want anything else. Awesome. Now we can move on to rocket shooting speed, I think. And then the rocket defense. Holy crap. Can't believe I missed logistics robot speed. Wow. Hopefully things are going a little better. Also, I feel obligated to point out that I have inadvertently made the perfect nexus for cannon shells. Like, literally, cannon shells require, if we have a look at the requirements for the requirement, look at the instructions for the enclosed okay. Steel plate, plastic wire explosives. This is just one of those things that I did not plan. And I personally think it is karma for all the time shit went wrong and it did not go like that. I think this being long arm will help. Also, the thing in the other room, like the movie in the other room, is really fucking loud, so forgive me if some of that bleeds through. I try to keep outside noise out of my videos as much as humanly possible. Sometimes it is possible. So, okay, we have tank shells being made, like being made professional, like this was a factory or something. I don't know. I wanna go fuck up some biters. It'd be nice if I could just use a tank and some robots and just do it. Speaking of which, we have, like, distractor bomb capsules, which we could also be making. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm setting up robots for this. Fuck it. Might as well again, you know, we are. Now, I haven't set the module production to actually go yet. Anyhow, just make a decent amount of these shells and... Oh, who am I kidding? No ammo. Plus, we already have the 100 here for rocket defense, so we should be alright. I gotta set this up. And of course, feed it some artifacts so it can get started. Processing units is the big holdup. Processing units don't have enough electronic circuits because they need like fucking a billion of them. We're gonna request 50. Please give us everything. Problem is, everything else is requesting these too, and this is getting met. This is being answered before this is, even though this is more distant. I don't fucking know. Yeah, this issue is as I suspected. This thing is grabbing from up here, even though it fucking shouldn't be doing that. And in fact, it's not grabbing from over here. There's got to be a way to make this work. There absolutely fucking has to be. But we're like one space to... You see the problem? Look, like... There has got to be. Actually, there is. Give me the stuff. So, okay, maybe that wasn't so bad. Introduced an unnecessary curve. Also, yes, we have lots of advanced circuits, and we do in fact have lots. Which is nice. I like that. I like having lots. These kind of introduce ad hoc loops into the situation. Now the thing is, when it gets a circuit, do the logistics bots automatically snap it? No. It's just like a nice buffer. This could, however, confuse the network. Yeah, you know what? Don't be a special jest. Just be a regular. Don't confuse my robots. Feminine wiles. Alright, that's 3 out of, what, 50? Fuck, I hope it's 50. If it's 100, we're really screwed. But yeah, 3 out of 50. So that's 1.5% of our module goal, I believe. I probably fucked that up. Okay, we should be requesting tank shells, though, as you can imagine. We already request solid fuel. Honestly, I don't know if piercing rounds are gonna matter at all, even a little bit. I think we should be requesting 50 tank shells. Is 50 enough, though? We're in a war. 70. Quest tank. And it went to 100. You know what? I'm cool with that. Please give me 100 tank. Although this does take plastic and shit, steel and shit. Really, the plastic is of the most concern. It feels like you never have enough plastic, especially with the endgame. Although we totally do right now. Alright. I would like now for someone to explain to me. Oh, because they are full of plastic bars. Alright, we have a tank, we have tank shells, we have... The only thing we don't have is robots. We could make these, like, in hand. But I'm not so sure that's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna make, like, Defender modular factories, I gotta admit. You can tell when I'm kinda done with things, when it's like, we're gonna get real basic here. No, we can do this. We can work with it. Shit, we can just move the factories down, really. There isn't actually any reason why we couldn't do that. This is the right spacing, right? This setup could make basically anything as long as we're making the intermediary stages, which we are. This. Fun fact, we're not making gear wheels. Or if we are, they're going somewhere. Easily fixed. Also, if I suddenly go silent, it's me muting my microphone, not on accident this time. It's just because there is, you know, you could probably hear it. This mic isn't as good, this headset isn't as good functionally. Although I will admit, the wireless headset has a lot of convenience factor to it. I didn't even do this one with robots, see? Also, yeah, I'm gonna get destroyer robots just in case. It does cost alien artifacts to make the science packs. Consider it an investment considering we will get them back. Although we won't actually... yeah, we need more. We need more artifacts. Let's see if a tank alone, sheerly through being a fucking tank, is enough to solve our problems. I think we all know the answer. I think we also know how many Valkyria Chronicles references I'm gonna make during this attack on the biters. Oh yeah. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Hell yeah. Fuck your trees. Okay, how do I shoot the main cannon? I should probably... there's a way to like switch between the different weapons. Like using a hotkey or some shit, and I never have figured that out. How do you do this shit? Well, it's time to learn today. Yeah, those are the main cannon rounds.